So it seems like Wuthering Waves is finally gearing up for version 2.0, and this stuff is going to be exciting. Now, the first thing that I just wanted to mention was on the Wuthering Waves main page, they actually released a post talking about their special 2.0 program, which I'm going to be streaming live, so definitely come check me out on Twitch if you guys haven't already, because again, we will be there reacting to it. This is going to be happening at like 7 p.m. UTC plus 8 time, which is going to be about like 3 a.m. for a lot of you Americans out there, which kind of sucks, but it is really great for me because it means it's coming out at 11 a.m. Now, obviously, this is going to be everything you need to know about rinascita and stuff like that. Again, we will be going through all of this, and I'll probably make a separate video as well, kind of talking about what we're going to see at rinascita 2. But this is really exciting, and there's a ton of content creators that are very excited for this, as well as, the entire community. They seem to be very positive about the future of rinascita. But to kind of complement this, we also have a new interview from one of the developers of the game talking about Wuthering Waves and their overall success, especially over in Korea, which I just wanted to go through and kind of analyze because, again, they talk about a lot of stuff to do with some recent events that happened over there, and also the future of communities like Korea and, what they could do for Wuthering Waves in the future. But before I get to this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and also go to Games Hubs using my code KAZA where you can get yourself 10% off a ton of cups and tubs. If you down the link in the description below, they also have a really cool Christmas event going on at the moment where you can get yourself a free gift, I'm pretty sure. So again, definitely go check that out, and yeah, get the most out of it by using code KAZA. But let's get back into the video. So if you didn't know, Wuthering Waves has actually been really popular in Korea lately. Now, they've had a ton of collaborations. I think this one got announced yesterday. It was with Mum's Touch, which again hasn't actually been officially released, but you can tell by the kind of design of the burger, and Mum's Touch is one of the biggest chicken burger shops. It just kind of looks the same, so I'm pretty sure that one's been debunked already. But also they released this post saying they sold out of a ton of stuff to do with the Lumi kind of event that's going on with the GS25 collaborations. So it seems like the Korean players are really eating up all of these events, and it seems like it has been a massive success over there. But if we go ahead and take a look at this post on r/Wuthering Waves, which is actually taken from a Korean magazine source called Invin, they talked to an executive director from Wuthering Waves called Ken, I'm pretty sure, and I think this is a picture of him right here, and they pretty much talked to him about what he feels like with Wuthering Waves and everything that's going on, and why the big AGF event that's happening in Korea is such a huge event for Wuthering Waves, and also how they could improve their Korean market overall and just worldwide market overall. So let's just get into some of these questions. The first question obviously was, how do you feel about Wuthering Waves participating in AGF 2024 for the first time? He said, this is my first time in AGF, and I found Korea to be very cold. Guangzhou rarely drops below freezing, so it feels colder here. However, the enthusiasm of users here is incredibly warm. Being here makes it feel hot. I heard that AGF is the largest subculture event in Korea, and it's a meaningful experience to be a part of. So it seems like there was a big turnout in Korea. Obviously, if you saw the screenshot that I talked about in one of my previous videos, there was a ton of people that showed up to the AGF event, which is very good to see because it means that the Korean people are interacting with Wuthering Waves quite a bit, a lot more than we've seen at the start and whenever the game actually released. So again, very cool, and it's good to see that there are some people from Wuthering Waves actually attending these events, and it's not just being run by some third-party company and the developers and the executives and stuff like that just go sit in an office in China and just kind of watch it happen. And then the next question is there any special reason to why wuwa became the main sponsor of AGF 2024, which is something that I kind of wanted to know. And he says there are two main reasons. First, wuwa received a lot of love from Korean users since its release in May, exceeding our expectations. We were touched and felt that we should give back the love that we received. Additionally, AGF is the largest subculture event in Korea. We wanted to promote our IP and company to more users over there, which again, I think is a very good move. Obviously, kind of promoting at offline events as well as online stuff is very good. And I think that going over to the Korean audience has actually helped them out a ton here. We've seen a massive boost in the overall revenue coming from Korea, and that's just due to a lot of the collaborations they've been doing, and also this collaboration with AGF. I'm sure a lot of people will come over and play the game just from attending this event. So again, it's been a very huge success over in Korea, and I hope that they do the same over here in places in the West like the US and also the UK, and some other places where people could potentially be playing Wuthering Waves a little bit more. And the next question is, wuwa has been well received in Korea since its initial release. What do you think the reason is for this? And he says, wuwa is the third work of Kuro Games, and we've always been sincere about subculture while creating it. We've honed our action gameplay continuously. The results of all of our efforts to create and refine our strengths have paid off. Also, we understood global needs in character design, creating unique and high quality designs that match the worldview, which resonated with users. Lastly, continuously incorporating user feedback to optimize and improve the game from launch to now has been a big factor. We aim to connect with users through offline events and collaborations in Korea. Which again, that's really great. He talks a little bit about worldwide there and how they've actually designed their characters to appeal to worldwide. So that is a very, very good statement there, because it means that, you know, Wuthering Waves and Kuro Games aren't just designing this to appease the Chinese audience, they're designing it to appeal pretty much everyone, you know, the Koreans and even people over here in the West. I think that is a very, very good, you know, decision from them, because it means that a lot of people can get into this game, and if they do want to hit that market of, you know, being a kind of global game and being a game that has, you know, it's kind of broken the normie barrier, as Ryuku Sensei would say, you know, then that's a very, very good move for them. Then they say, besides participating in AGF 2024, didn't you also hold several events in Korea around the game's launch? What was the reason for such active engagement? He says, we hope the Korean users could experience game-related elements more closely in their daily lives in reality, and proudly say this is wuwa. We wanted to showcase each version's content not only in-game but also offline and in real life. Also, we wanted to give back to those who love wuwa. We wanted to give new players more opportunities to learn about the game as well, which again, I think again is a little bit of the same answer, but it's really good to see that they are trying to promote their game much more offline, because it keeps people thinking, it keeps people talking about the game, even whenever, you know, people aren't actually playing the game itself. Then we've got a couple more questions here saying, in addition to AGF, you've collaborated with brands like Mum's Touch, Dalcom Coffee, and also GS25. Will this trend continue this year? Absolutely, we plan to continue collaborating with various brands next year. We aim to understand user needs better and deliver high quality collaborations that can leave a lasting impression with our IP. So it seems like they're trying to go for bigger brands here. Obviously, we talked about the Mum's Touch collaborations and stuff like that are going on. So again, that's really, really great to see. And it seems like they are trying to go for bigger and better companies that will have a lasting impact, as he says in the answer. So again, we keep going. They say, you've been emphasizing with orchestral recording scenes in the trailers and the OST performances at AGF 2024. Are you considering holding concerts? We're positively considering it. However, we need more songs since it's been only about half a year since the launch. We'll likely move forward once we have a well-developed content both inside and outside the game, which means we're going to be getting concerts. It seems like that is pretty much finalized. We're going to be getting concerts whenever the OST gets more fleshed out and we have more things to actually kind of include in that concert. Now, I think, you know, Wuthering Waves do need to improve on the OST a little bit. I do think there could be some improvements that could be made. But honestly, I would really, really love to attend something like this, especially if it came over here. And seeing as they're trying to get a little bit more global, I have a feeling it will be kind of featured in places like the US and the UK, because I attended the Genshin concert and that was a ton of fun. So I definitely think a Wuthering Waves concert would actually be really fun as well. They also say some wuwa memes and icons are gaining popularity in the Korean subculture community. Are there plans to release them as Kakao Talk emotes in collaboration with those creators? Which again, I think that is a Korean kind of like talking site, whatever. They say, we know many users are eager for Kakao Talk emotes. While it's hard to say immediately, we are reviewing and preparing various options. So it seems like there is some big memes going on with Wuthering Waves over in Korea, which again is great just for the popularity of the game. As you know, memes and different kind of short videos do attract a lot of attention, you know, and that's really, really good. Saying, you announced a launch on the Galaxy Store. Some users are looking forward to the discounts and promotional events. And then he pretty much replies saying, we are aware of the users' needs and are preparing various events for the launch. We're in communication with the platform to set up multiple initiatives post-launch as well, which again is very, very good. It means that they are trying to provide a better experience for their audience, especially for people that download it from the Galaxy Store. And then finally, we've got the last saying, any messages for the Korean users? And Kang goes on a big paragraph saying, Kuro Games hasn't been providing game services in Korea for very long, and we acknowledge the areas we've fallen short. We've received a lot of feedback and suggestions from users, which we truly appreciate. As we improve in-game satisfaction and continue to hold offline events and various activities, we aim to be a game that can be enjoyed anywhere and everywhere. We aspire to be a game that you can proudly say you play. To achieve this, we are actively listening to the users' opinions, and we hope for your continued love, interest, and support. So again, that is really, really good. And it seems like, you know, devs listen, bro. It seems like they are wanting to listen to a lot of the players. I know that is a funny kind of quote in the community, but it does really seem like they are listening to user feedback and doing a lot of these kind of user and community-based events. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this. Do you think that, you know, this is a positive interview? Or do you think that, you know, maybe there could have been a few things explained a little bit better? But honestly, I think that is very good, and it kind of shows us in the direction of where, you know, Wuthering Waves is going in terms of global and pushing it out to different countries, including Korea. Obviously Korea is the main one because this was literally made in Korea. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of happens and if we get any more interviews with some of these executives and developers and stuff like that. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and also check out Game and Subs. As I said, use my code Kaza, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. That's all. See ya.